course, I have a kid who plays hockey, so when he was little, we used to, those of you who travel with your kid, and I know that Arizona has become a big hockey, right? Anyway, so, when you go to these hotels, the hockey hotels, sometimes they split it up between the church group and the hockey kids. And the hockey dads. So I was on the road and I called and my husband, no, I was with them that time. And my kid came running in because one of the fathers, who was a cop, took the kids to Hooters for lunch. They were made good. My kid loved it there. Kept the menu. And couldn't wait to run into the lobby with the church ladies there and declare that he had lunch at Hooters. So I just looked at them and go, just a kid. I have my mother in the video, remember? Because there they were, Bible in hands. No, but it was good. And when I tell you this, I forgot. I digress. It was something about something, but I can't remember. It's probably that old age disease, which I can't remember, Alzheimer's or something like that. I know. Oh, Rob and the Hooters, thank you so much. See, I took a left turn and there was no return there. All right, but I got stuck with the church. I got scared. There I was with them. I was scared. They were looking angry. It really was my mother in the video. Such a good woman. But anyway, so these guys are really great, and I started working with them and Rick, and we made like a little band, and we made this music, and this was the place that John Lennon had done, walking on thin ice with Yoko making all the whoa sounds. But for me, you have to understand, growing up, I was John. And that was kind of because my sister was Paul. So I couldn't have two Pauls. So I was John. But, it taught me a lot. But then being in the studio and seeing, and I was singing all the time and I got tired of people staring at me. So I started to push stuff against the window so they couldn't see. And then, they don't want to learn anything. It's okay. Read my book. I didn't write this part in the book, though. So, the reason I'm telling you this, so that when you hear the music, you could kind of picture yourself there in the studio. I mean, they had big pictures of John Lennon because he recorded Double Fantasy, that album there, and he had the guitar. I guess it was was that a Les Paul, maybe? No, he always played Epiphone, right? Yeah, but anyway, it was yellow. It's like cars. What kind of car was it? It was black. I know. I want you to know that my license has expired today. It's very sad.
I don't know.
I'll have to go back and take the driver's test again, but unfortunately, I'll have to go back to Lewis's School of Driving because I forgot how to do the 3-point parking. Anyway, I digress again. So, back in the studio, you gotta understand who was there. All famous people. I don't always get to meet them all because I'm mostly with you guys. And, no, it's true. I talk a lot. So, then, I'm in the studio and there was Bruce Springsteen. Right? I'm thinking Rosalita, but the first thing I said to him, I really like that Badlands record, that was really good. And then I walked away, but, but anybody was there. And so as I was running down the hallways, because you work all night, all day, I kept bumping into John Lennon's picture because there was a big one from Imagine. It was on the wall. So I kind of ran into it all the time, and then I kind of felt like Lou Costello a little bit because I thought I started to see the eyes move. But what was worse was when I started talking to it. I come out, I'd be mad at them. Oh, when William Whitman, we used to call Bill, but now he's William. He was the engineer and he mixed, and he was associate producer of the She's So Unusual. So. And then we just been working together on and off. So he even recorded and mixed the Kinky Boots record. Anyway, so whenever I get upset, I go outside and talk to the picture and say to myself, okay, that's enough. It's different when you're in church and you're praying and you start to see those eyes move because somehow there you feel like that would happen. It was way before the Long Island Psychic, who I think I could be her friend. Anyway, where was I? So I'm about to do this song, right? And to give you a little background, I had a friend who was writing. I wrote with. His name was Steve Lunt, and he's my collaborator on She's So Unusual on Sheba. And so he calls me up, and he says to me, "Cyn, you gotta come over, and I'm writing this song. You're gonna be the first. It's gonna be, and I'm always the first. I was the first female streaker in my college. But I had a pusher on and some skidoo boots because it was Vermont. And it was a little chilly, but I was also an art student, and I used to sit into other classes. I would model so I could watch. And some of those students recognized me. Even though my head and my face was covered, but hey. So he called me and he said, this is the first, right? So I says, okay. He says, Cyn, are the children here? I don't know. Are they? Okay, he says it's about masturbation. And I said, oh, yeah. He says, yeah, you're the first. Okay, I'm the first. So, then I go to his place, we're gonna write. And I said, let's get a magazine that's really a woman's magazine. So I make him go downstairs, we're shopping in the magazine shop. And there was Playgirl, there was Playboy, not Playgirl. So I found this magazine, I said, this is a woman's magazine, look, it's got all these guys in it, Blue Boy. Well, I didn't know. So I took it upstairs and I started writing, seeing him every day in tight blue jeans in the pages of a Blue Boy magazine. That was literal. I took a little piece of real life and I put it into my art because I figured that's important. John would have liked that. And then, I get to the studio and I'm thinking, where can I go and really sing free? Because you know how Yoko was free on that broken glass record. And I wasn't going to do the whole mattress thing and all that. That would be obvious. So I made them run a long cable into this warehouse that I found, where, by the way, Kiss rehearsed there. See what I'm saying? I just brushed shoulders with these guys and I was just as excited. So it was this long room and I figured, come on, this would be perfect. So I'm in there, right, and I'm singing. And I figured, all right, it's not Yoko, I'm not laying on this floor. So I took my shirt off and tickled myself. And that's why there's laughing on the record, right? And then after it became a hit and everything, all of a sudden everybody was laughing on their records, and I kept thinking, what are they doing? I know. Telling you. Anyway, I thought I'd give you a little background.